Namaste, everybody. Okay, it's finally here. It's the Virgo read. Happy birthday, Virgo. I'm so sorry it's late. Okay, better late than never, right? Okay, so first I'm going to start out with my notes, and hopefully that's okay because that helps me to get started and that kind of thing. So let's just sit back. And you don't need to see me because I look terrible. All right. Harvest and harmony. Okay. So for Virgo, the first thing that I was kind of getting messages on was harvest and harmony. Okay? That's what I wrote. Harvest and harmony. Okay? It really made me, kind of give pause. And what does that mean? I mean, I don't know. I get these things in my head. And so I think what it means is you're going to be dealing a lot in October and November with thinking about the harvest, thinking about building your home, building your family, building your harvest, where the money that you make. Virgos are always worried about their money, okay? Me included, okay? But I was told by an angel about 2 weeks ago, stop worrying about money, because I was obsessing over it. And I was like worrying, if something happens to Devin, I can't pay all these bills. And, I was just, because he was in the hospital and everything. So then I got a visitor, because that I am in tune with my angels, and my visitor basically said, stop worrying about money. We will take care of you, but if you don't believe that we will take care of you, then that's not good. So of course I believe, and so then I tried to put that point of view in my mind. So harmony is having peace in your heart, and having things go together. So having more harmony, instead of being like, oh, I'm never going to finish, like you're always in a race, Virgo. You're always like trying to catch up, trying to pay this bill, trying to pay that bill. Then once you get those bills paid off, you have a whole bunch of other goals that you want. And so you feel like you're in a race that you can never win. So they're trying to say, live more with harmony. Stop being in that race. Take yourself out of the race. Okay, and you might say, well, how am I going to do that? I have bills to pay. I lost my job, or I didn't get the promotion that I wanted, or I can't retire because I don't have enough money. Okay, everybody has those thoughts, but you can't let it rule your life, because then the magic can't happen. So say a prayer, ask God and ask your angels and archangels to help you, and then show you a way, and you will get a sign when you're supposed to get a sign. But just know that if you're working hard, and you can't work any harder, but you like what you do, well, that's a good thing, okay? If you're working hard, or you're working at a job you really love, but it's not enough money, maybe you just need to get a second job, okay? But don't quit the job that you love. Don't quit the job that you are very happy with just because of money. See, if you ask for money, if you ask for help financially, the angels will come to you, okay, some way, shape, or form. Whether it's they'll give you another opportunity to make it, or they'll try to show you that a different job is better for you, okay? And that's another thing, Virgos, we don't like change, all right? But sometimes change is good. All right, so I'm just going to read the notes. Virgo, September was rough AF. Okay, let's just say September sucked. Okay, September did suck. It truly sucked. I'm sorry. There was sometimes there was happiness in some of the moments, but basically, I would say for all Virgos, In August, you thought, you're on top of the world. And then in September, you had so much to look forward to. And one by one, things went wrong. So that's life. And we keep it moving. All right. Look at the things and treasure the things that did work out. Treasure the things that you did get and be happy and grateful. And the things that did not work out, just say that was a lesson somehow. Okay. See it as a lesson. Okay. Next, October will be easier and more creative. I hope so. Okay. And relaxed. All right. Yes. September, I feel like everybody, including myself, August, September, everybody was wrapped up tight like this. Like you were a fist. And then the fist went into a knot. Okay. But October, I see like this. Fingers out. Okay. So it doesn't mean everything will go smoothly for every single Virgo in the entire universe, but this is a free reading, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, analyzing how to move forward. You're going to be analyzing how to move forward in October for the new year, actually. So not just for October, November, December. You're really thinking about the future, Virgo. And, nobody's going to stop you from doing that. You're trying to set up your bag. You're trying to set up your harvest and harmony in your life. And that's a good thing. Okay. All right. Okay. So in November, there's a life review. And a life review is like really looking at what happened to you the last 10 years. 7 to 10 years. What have you been doing that you like? What have you been doing that you hate? What has been happening to you that you hate or don't like? And you're going to start making changes and pushing yourself in different directions, and get rid of the words I can't. Replace them with I can if I want to. Okay? Let's do that together. I can if I want to. I can manifest it. I can manifest it. Okay? And divine will help you with that too, but you have to believe. All right. So your life review is all about thinking what worked, what didn't work in the last 10 years, figuring out what's important. Cups come up a lot in November. Not that they won't be there in October, but October is more fun. I feel more easygoing. A couple of days will be a little bit like depressing. You'll feel like a little depressed, but then you get you back on the horse again. November is really analyzing, and cups coming in, meaning water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, but also representing your emotions and friendship and love. Okay, so think friendship and love. Some people get married in November. Some people get engaged in November, okay, because you're making a life decision. You're saying, what didn't I like in the last 10 years? And what did I like, but I don't really see it around? And push yourself towards those goals that you forgot about. Something from the past will return. That kept coming up. So it could be something or somebody or both. Could be a situation that you had from the past. All of a sudden, it's right here as if it never left. It could be like, I get with some Virgos, like a creative side of you that you had, but then you were like, oh, I'm too busy with my job. I can't do any of that anymore. And you're going to be finding the time again. Okay, so, and that makes me happy, and I think it'll make you happy too. So in other words, Virgos, stop with the excuses. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't find the right person, I can't find a loving friend, I can't find, and I do it myself. I'm always like, can I just have one person to go to coffee with or a drink that lives in the state of Texas? Okay. And when I find it, I'll let you know. Okay. Well, I did have one person, but she had 2 kids in a very short amount of time, so she's too busy. Anyhow, Don't cry for me, Argentina. In December, I see a lot of happiness. I'm going to go into all the months separately when I do the cards. But generally, the Nine of Cups came out a few times, and that's the wish card. So I see you getting your wish, attaining your wish that you had, and a lot of you forgot about this wish. It's kind of like a blast from the past, like, oh, I didn't know I could still have that. I was dreaming about that, but then I gave up on that dream because, Virgos are the big realists in the world. But we have to go back to imagination, creativity, and manifesting. Okay, Virgos out there, Virgo Nation, you make it happen. But you have to keep your childlike energy. You have to keep, and this is for Virgos that are women, Virgos that are teenagers, and Virgos that are men. Okay? I know I have men Virgos out there too, but they don't want to talk to me. Okay? So that's okay. I was married to one for 28 years. Okay. A lot of happiness. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to my friend from Staten Island. I met her the first day of high school. Her name is Ellen. Happy birthday, Ellen. Hope it's a good one. Love you. Hopefully I'll see you soon. So a lot of happiness in December, Virgos. Getting what you want, feeling the love. All right, I have this problem. A lot of times, like some people will say, oh yeah, I love you, Virgo. I love you, Virg. I love you, Katrina. And I don't feel it. Okay, I'm super critical, and I'm like, if they really loved me, they would blah, blah, blah. If they really love me, they would boop, boop, boop. And then the other part of me comes in and says, you little spoiled brat. People love you the way they can love you. And just be grateful. Okay. So then I am grateful and happy. So a lot of happiness coming in for you, Virgs. Feeling love, you will actually feel it. And if you're having trouble feeling love, ask your angels, ask God, please God, help me to feel the love and receive the love and acceptance. Because a lot of times Virgos can be a little bit cold and prudish. All right, I'm a Virgo, so I know this. And you're all about working and all about keeping that house clean and that apartment clean and all about, I wish I was that Virgo again. Okay. Anyway, but, worried about the bills, worried about money, worried about everybody else's health, worried about, taking care of everybody else and forgetting about yourself and what your dreams were as an 8-year-old kid, as a 12-year-old, as a teenager, as a 17-year-old, as a 21-year-old, a 22-year-old, as a 34-year-old, as a 44-year-old, as a 54-year-old, as a 59-year-old. Okay, you get it? As a 63-year-old. There's some 63-year-old Virgos out there. There's, or maybe you're not even a Virgo. Maybe you just have a Virgo moon or something like that. Okay. Anyhow, start thinking like you once did. Maybe you need to revisit a journal that you used to keep. Okay. But you will feel the love. Ask God. Sometimes I say this. I say, please, dear God, help me to be happy and grateful and accept and feel the love and friendship that is around me. The love and the opportunities that are around me. Because, Virgo, sometimes we are paranoid. Who said that? Okay. Paranoia will destroy you, my sister Patricia always says. Okay, but sometimes we can be paranoid and we have to calm ourselves down and really see the love that's around us, the friendship that's around us. Who's that person that's always inviting you out, but you always say, oh no, I can't go out because I have this or that to do, or I have to take care of my little dog at home or something. You have to make time for these people that are trying to be there with you. They want to be around with you. Okay, but if you say no all the time, they're going to stop asking. Okay, Virgos? So you got to if you want a social life, you have to say yes to a social life. You have to make time for a social life. Okay, in your on your list. All right. I didn't complete everything on my list. So what did I do? I just started writing on the back, shout outs, unboxings. Okay. And if I get to it, I get to it. But at least I wrote it down, and maybe I'll get to one or two of the things on my list. All right. Put yourself on that list, Virgo. Okay. Put yourself, your health. I just heard your love life. Your love life needs a tune-up. Okay. So somebody out there, or many people. Okay. So 2023 is happiness. So look forward to 2023. Okay. It's happiness in love. Positive karmic return. Okay. If you're not sure what that is, don't ask me. No, I'm only kidding. So karmic return is like the karma that we do, the things that we do, the things that we put out. Maybe we lent somebody $10 a long time ago. Maybe we did something for free for them. Maybe we picked them up from the store, the doctor. The karmic return comes in. Maybe we gave somebody advice when they had no friends and everybody hated them. We gave them advice. We sat and we treated them like a human being and not like a devil. The karmic return comes in for Virgos. I was just going to say for us. For Virgos. Virgo Nation, 2023 is looking very good. Okay? Maybe not in the world, but in the Virgo world. In Virgo Nation, it looks good. Karmic return, all you have been through, all you went through, the difficult things. All right? You'll start to understand it. You'll start to feel like, oh, that's why that happened. That's why I went through that horror. That's why I went through that angst. That's why I went through that dry spell. Okay, so for all you've been through, emotional expression takes a new path. New emotional experiences, lots of satisfaction. So Virgo, that's why you got to hang out with water signs. And fire signs. Water signs are very emotional, and they could teach you how to show your emotions. So the water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Don't look at a Scorpio to show you. Scorpio holds it in. They don't let anybody see their real feeling, but they're very good with advice. But a Cancer and a Pisces, if they have an emotion, they're going to express it. Whether it's good or bad, or in between. That's good for you, Virgo. The opposite sign from us, from Virgos on the spectrum, is Pisces. So although they're opposite, we need them around in our lives because they are very good at doing what we need to do. Okay, expressing themselves and showing the creative side. All right. Not holding back. And the fire signs definitely balance us out, help us, like Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. They help us to say really what's on our mind, or wipe the floor with somebody who hurt us. Instead of just holding it in, Virgo, we hold it in and we plot all these things and then we never do anything about it, right? It's very bad to hold the resentment in. It's better to do like a Leo or Aries or Leo, Aries, or Sag, because they'll just come out with it and they'll say, listen, you did ABC and I don't like that ABC. Okay? Don't ever do that again to me. You hurt my feelings. All right. Whereas Virgos will hold it in. I fight with myself on this. Like the other day when I had to come out and say, that I was hurt because the person I did a video for didn't watch the video and didn't think I even put the video up. But it was a miscommunication because she thought that I said, and I probably did say it, oh, I'll give you a email when I'm going to put it up. But I don't usually do that. I just assumed she was just going to be watching the channel and then she would see that I did the video. Anyhow, doesn't matter, no harm, no foul. My feelings get hurt, but then I pick myself up, I brush myself off, I keep it moving. All right, because this is life, this matrix, you got to keep it moving. So I don't hold resentment because it's a misunderstanding. The person apologized to me, and that, to me, that's good enough. That is more than enough. And she was very nice. She said, "Do I owe you anything? I'll send it to you." I said, "Absolutely not," because I told her that was, it was just 3 simple questions, and I just, wanted to do a good job for her. Anyhow, so Virgos, express yourself, get that out, get something that's bothering you out. And if you can't say it to the person that hurt your feelings because they're far away or just can't do it, then write it in a letter, write it in an email, send it to them, or just write it down and burn it, okay? Tell your best friend, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your sister, your brother, tell somebody, okay? And then move on, okay? Don't let it eat you up like a cancer inside, okay, Virgo? We have better things to do, better things to focus on and manifest. All right, so December is clearing out the relationships that make you feel unstable. Yeah, so Virgos, we have a lot of trouble with this too because we are so loyal. Virgos are loyal, one of the loyal signs besides Leo. And so we stay in toxic relationships for that reason, because we feel bad. So if somebody is in your family is being toxic to you and you've spoken to them and tried to give them a chance to straighten up and treat you respectfully, but they still haven't, then you might need to walk away, okay? And that's very hard because if it's a family member, right? But if you've tried, I'm not saying walk away without giving a person a chance. I'm all about giving people chances, but they have to know that you're straight up gonna do what you say you're gonna do, okay? And if they don't straighten up and they're just not making you happy anymore, then you have to take that toxic person out of your life. And even if you've been friends with them for like 30 years, or even, 6 months, whatever it is, you have to eliminate them from your life if they're not going to respect you and love you the way that you deserve to be loved. Okay, so clearing out the relationships in December that make you feel unstable will make room for the beautiful, positive relationships the universe and God want to give you, aligning to your soulmate, renewing of love. Okay, so those Virgos who are married or have a significant other that you're crazy about still, okay, don't worry, you're not leaving them or anything, but you're renewing, because your love could be getting stale too, not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So there's a renewal. There has to be some action for those Virgos who are in relationships now. You like your relationship, but you would like it to have more of pizzazz like it used to, more exciting like it used to. So you have to plan something. You have to do a couple of little things, okay? I'm talking about planning a trip, concert, just even a restaurant, even a car ride, couple of car rides every week, hotel room, okay? Even if you don't have that much money, you push yourself to have that time with your significant other, okay? And if they won't make the plans because they're not planners like we are, we have to do it. Okay, and you might say, well, I want them to take the reins sometimes. I'm always making the plans. It doesn't matter who makes the plans. It matters if you both go and you have a nice time together, okay, like you used to. And you're making each other smile and laugh. Okay, so that's December. December is really big. So aligning to your soulmate, renewing of love with your significant other, if you have one now, romance, more romance energy in your life, okay? Check, please. All right. Who doesn't need that? Just trying to fix this little Now that incense did not light for a long time at all. So romance energy, there needs to be more, and even those singles out there, Virgo singles, if you don't have a romance and a significant other, you have to put yourself in a romantic state and start searching, okay? You can't think that you're just going to find them in your apartment building or in your job, okay? If you're at a job and people invite you to go out because that's how you meet people, right? That's how you're going to meet your significant other. Okay, so romance energy, put more energy into your romance. October, I forgot to say, October, you're secured love by divine. That means God is watching over your love life. November is a reconnect love life, sexual healing. Yes, please. Okay, you pervert. Virgo, you pervert. Oh, that's me. Okay, sorry. All right, so reconnect, love life, sexual healing. Who doesn't need that? December is reconnection of past relationships. So it could be just even friendships. It could be people in your family. Or it could be an old lover. All right. Somebody that you used to be married to, somebody that used to be in a relationship with. Something might come up with them in December. Okay. And so, or maybe you're just going to renew the friendship. All right. So I still have notes. So October is more secure. So that's why I said October. September sucked. There was a couple of little highlights, but basically September was a fail for some people, for some of us Virgs. Mercury in retrograde didn't help, but Mercury always goes into retrograde. It's just that it was just a lot of masks were worn in September. Okay, so relax. October is more relaxed, financially better. November is renewal. December is re-energize of and renew relationships that from the past. Singles. November and December, there's a strong new love. A past person first coming in, reconnect, a reunion, but it's up to you whether you want to make anything further into that reunion. There's somebody out there that will see an ex, either an ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend, and they will come back into your picture. But the only thing is, they are now married or engaged, and it's sleazy. They just want like a booty call. So, make sure you send them walking, send them packing. That's just for somebody out there. I just heard that. But some other people might have a reconnection and you just might start your relationship over again. If it's right, if you want to. New love. Also, there's new love for singles and but just December, the old love comes back in to play. So you have to decide whether you're going to ride that train again, and have they changed? Have you changed? Or are you really soulmates and it was the wrong time in the past and now you're ready to be on the same page? Okay. Or you're just going to be friends. All right. Pay attention to your dreams, Virgos. I have a lot of whacked out dreams. But I've been trying to write them down, document them again like I used to. I usually want to forget them as soon as I have them. And I also ran out of my melatonin patches from my sister Patricia. So I have to order them because they helped a little bit with falling asleep. So I've been staying awake. Anyway, I don't know where I got that from. But anyway, pay attention to your dreams. This year, 2022, is going to end magically. Okay, with more of a focus. I know you want to focus on finances, Virgos, you misers out there, but be included. But the theme that the angels were telling me when I was doing this read was that the flavor of 2022 was figuring out your love life. Okay? And also learning how to have more fun, even if it's just a side job, a side business, and or just even your hobby. Getting back to your hobbies again, because you know what? All work and no play makes Virgs a anal retentive person. I'm making a fire. I just burnt my fingers. Okay. All right. So leave the trauma in 2022. Leave that trauma in 2022. We don't want it in 2023. Okay. Okay. And I just saw silver and sapphire blue is very good for Virgos. Silver and sapphire blue. Those two colors. Okay. So that's all I have in my notes. How many minutes am I going on? All right, now I'm going to do the cards. I already shuffled and said my prayers. And I picked like 3 of several different decks, and I will read them to you. Okay, so we have for the angel cards, I said, what does Virgo need to know moving forward, October, November, December 2022? Giving and receiving. And this is beautiful, this card. Look at this. Giving and receiving. Okay, the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale when you give, or only inhale when you receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. Oh, that's beautiful. For optional health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. Okay, so in other words, giving and receiving. Don't always just expect to give or expect to receive. There has to be more of a balance, okay? Are you giving too much? Because Virgos usually do, okay? Virgos usually give too much, and then you're left depleted, okay? There has to be more of a give and take. And look, she's feeding the animals, and this animal is holding this baby, and then she also has the parrot. Okay, but they're giving to her as well because they're her friends. Hi, we're doing Virgo.
Cool.
Okay.
Swing with my brothers, right?
Is there any problem?
Yeah.
What's the matter?
You know the thing I got him to jump his car?
Yeah.
Can't figure it out.
And his car is broken again?
Yeah.
Wow.
He keeps forgetting to turn it on every few days.
That's weird. Okay, so the next angel card is acceptance. It's also a beautiful one. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. Remember I was talking before about having, compassion, and that adds to your karma. Even somebody who is bad to you in the past, just like let them apologize to you. Maybe they didn't really realize how much they hurt you, so it has to be vocalized, and give them another chance to say. I mean, maybe they'll be a bastard or a bitch and they won't say they're sorry, but give them that opportunity to see what hurt you and how it hurt you. And like some people don't realize their actions. Okay, or maybe it's you that need to apologize for something. Okay, so it's saying acceptance. The angels want you to see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Look at that. Oh, I love this one. Ooh, look at that. Look at those wings. Everybody's looking. Yeah, acceptance is very hard Because you'd be like, but that person did this or that, or that my boss never gave me any credit, or that YouTuber never acknowledged, the work I tried to help her with. And it's just saying, be like the angels, accept everybody. Know that, they just forgot and they're human. Everybody makes mistakes just like we do. And if you made a mistake, wouldn't you want to be forgiven and given another chance? Yes. I'm just in love with this card. I have not seen this in a while. Thank you, angels. Thank you. That meant a lot to me, that card. Okay. I hold my obsidian. Relationship. The angels are saying your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. Okay, I got to read that again, but just look at that picture. Love it. Okay, I got to read it again. Okay, your primary relationship is with yourself and God. That's number one. Get right with yourself and God. Then every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. And that's very good. That's self-explanatory, I think. Oh, I just love these cards. Sorry, I was touching her wings. Okay. Yes, so that's why I was saying, I always say that, please, talk to God. If things are going wrong, talk to God. And you might, and it's very normal to say, okay, I do talk to God, and I talk to my angels, and I talk to my spirit guides and people who died, and I don't hear any answers. Okay? So what I say is, are you listening carefully? Because you don't always hear an answer right away. You have to be open and receptive and just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. You could be on the train, you could be on the bus, you could be driving in your car, then all of a sudden you could be in your bed and have a dream, and then all of a sudden you feel like at peace. You don't know if the whole answer has been given to you, but you know a piece of it might have been given to you. Yes. Thank you. Last night around 1 o'clock in the morning, or no, 1:30 in the morning, I was listening to Ruby, our sister, Ruby, just a Texas media, and she was on the Shack Ladies show talking about Dylan Rounds, and of course I decided to paint something as I was listening. So, oh, you can't see it that way. Painting this. Wait. I think her name's gonna be Bridget, which was my grandmother's name. Okay. She's very good for your sacral chakra, your root chakra. And I did it in black just to make it pop, but it's not done because I'm going to be putting stones. Okay, just wanted to show you. All right, so next set of cards are the regular tarot cards. Okay. I'm sorry, I always have to burn this because I just love burning it. Oop. Oh. When I'm doing this, I'm burning my arm because I'm right on top of the flame. You might say, why? I don't know. Weird. Virgo Nation. The reason why I say Virgo Nation is because I feel like Virgos have set up, they're the meat and potatoes of the world. Okay, good. All right. So, Virgos, what I thought about is what's happening in October, November, and December for you guys. And so, one of the first card I got for the tarot card is Ten of Wands. Okay. And it is a struggle. It has been a struggle. Okay, but you're still going. Your back's not broken. You're still able to go to see that house there, right there, right? Still pushing. So 10 of Wands is weighed down with problems, a very heavy load. So you feel like, you know, you have 10 problems at least, but you're still willing to push and keep on going. So just keep your eye on that prize. Keep your eye on that house that you want. Keep your eye on that relationship that you want, that job that you want, that place where you want to move to. It's in a different state. It's in a different continent, whatever it is, or the trip that you want to go on. And keep on going, and you will get there. Okay, see, it's uphill. That's why it's so hard. Okay, people will push against you. People will tell you to give up. People will tell you you don't have enough money, enough time, enough anything. But you know what? We're Virgos. We don't listen to that. We listen to our guides. We listen to our angels. We listen to our heart. Okay, and we keep it moving until we get to where we want to go. All right, next tarot card I got was Page of Wands. So if I'm getting 2 wand cards, that represents the fire signs, which are Sag, Leo, and Aries. Okay, so you might have Saggy-Waggies around you, Leo or Aries as friends. Very good energy because they're hard workers and they know to have the energy. They could build you up, or that letting you know you have the energy to attain your goals. So Page of Wands is a young woman to 25 years old that, okay, pages are always younger people. So this is somebody around you. This could be your child. This could be your friend. This could be a co-worker. And they are 25, so they could be under 25. But they are a young person, and they represent traveling overland. So traveling, I just got Europe. I just got somebody's going to England or Ireland or Italy. That's what I'm seeing. And this younger person is an inspiration to you, or they might be going with you. Okay? Yeah, they're going to give you, I just heard, they will give information that the Virgo needs. Yeah, you're going to learn from a younger person. Virgos, I always learn from the kids in my class. They teach me lessons every day. And, you know, like I could be really upset because things are going wrong. And then somebody drops a note off at my desk and it says, "You're the best teacher in the world. You're the best substitute," you know, or they just draw a picture. This girl, she's missing half of her brain. That's how she was born. She drew a picture of me and her. My hair was purple and hers is blonde. And then she was looking at me when she was drawing the picture and she said, "Are your eyes blue or green?" And I was like, "I think they're blue." She goes, "Like mine? Just like mine?" And I said, "I think so, sweetie." And she drew me that picture. And I was like, you know what? This is a kid. And she did the math problems again, because these people that come in to service the kids, they were like, did the teacher leave separate papers for her because she can't do the regular work? And the teacher did not. I didn't even have enough of the papers for the regular class. So I said, I think she's supposed to do her computer, right? And here's paper that she could draw on. And you know what she did? She doesn't like that these people say that about her, that she can't do anything. So she always does math on, she does like random numbers on a piece of paper for me and hands it in. And I write excellent and a happy face and I give her a sticker. And I tell her to keep that paper so she could show her mom and dad. And she just has such a beautiful face on. But like, I wish these, people that push in wouldn't say, well, she can't do anything. She can't do the regular work. So what do you have from the teacher? Because the teacher didn't give me anything. So first of all, don't say that, because that kid could do a lot of things. Anyway, I'm sorry, I went off on a tangent. Anyway, you're going to learn, Virgos, you're going to learn from younger people. Or you might be this younger person yourself and surrounded by people under 25. They have the energy and they can show you the way. See how this person is looking over past the rod? They're looking over into the future. I just feel Europe. I feel a trip. Okay? You could do it too. You could do it if you want. Okay, then the last tarot card over here is Nine of Cups, and it's improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. Okay, so this is like the end of the year, so December 2022. This is like a satiated man. He's all filled up, and he's got all these cups here. So cups are not pentacles. Cups are love and friendship. Okay, it could be that he is financially stable too, but having all your cups in order, to me, the way I read this card, and I've only been doing it for 50 years. No, not 50 years. Well, since 26. I've been reading tarot cards. Before 26, I was just reading psychically. As a kid, I was doing readings through the palms and psychically. Anyhow, improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. Okay, so having your fill of friendships, of love, okay, and also like feeling like you're set, feeling like this is a dream come true. This is like I set everything up. Okay, good luck. Love you. Love you back. Love you more. I'll take it. Be careful. So yeah, have it. I think he just wants to see you.
The next time I make the thing about my brother and the hammer and nails, please accept my explanation.
I will.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, baby. Bye. Okay, bye. By the way, Judy, I still have you and your husband on my candle, wishing for you to have a better October than you did September. I got Judy, I got Patty Carr, PK, you're still on my candle. Hope you're doing okay. Haven't seen you lately. I have Jolissa, I have Patty Carr again. Okay. Guys, I love you. Judy's husband and Judy. And I have Kathy Madigan. Kathy Madigan broke both of her feet in a car accident, but you know what? You survived the accident, and maybe Spirit wants you to start doing your channel again. Anyhow, let's get back to Virgs. Okay, so this is a positive card. All right, the King with all his cups lined up. This is positive. I feel like by December, you will feel friendship is full. Relationships are getting there, okay? And I did read before that I felt like your soulmate was in November on its way, and then December, there's going to be a 1-2 punch. Not a punch in a bad way, like a love punch. Somebody from the past, whether they're a relationship or just a friendship, and maybe you had a falling out, and all of a sudden they're going to show up at your doorstep or just in your energy, in your DMs. Bad attempt at trying to be cool. Anyway, the other day, Devin said to me, "What is a DM?" I don't know what that is. I was like, "Are you kidding me? You don't know what that is?" Anyway, I'm not going to make a fool of myself and explain a DM. But anyway, whether they're there for renewal of your relationship and want to just like, please take me back, or can we do another relationship? Can we get back together again? Or maybe just, can we just be friends and resolve some of the things that we broke up with? And for some Virgos, it's just going to be a totally new person that comes in, and you're going to be like love at first sight. I got to know that person. I'm going to know that person. I'm going to go out with that person. Somehow, some way, I'm going to be with that person. That's how you know it's your soulmate. It's when they smile, when you smile. It's like everybody turned off, all the people in the place are gone, and you can only see that person. You're the only two in the world. Okay. So now we have some angel cards. I haven't used these angel cards in a long time. They're from Kim Magical. Oh, by the way, I got to put Kim Magical on the candle. Kim Magical from A Comeback. She has COVID. Jeez, I forgot. I'm sorry. Guys, there's so many. There's so many. Okay, Kim Magical is going on yellow for some reason. Kim Magical from A Comeback? A Comeback, right? Kim Magical, please prayers up. Put you on yellow solar plexus. She has COVID, she told me about a week ago. Okay, so prayers up for her as well. Prayers up for the world. We are the world. We are the world. We are the need. Okay, anyhow. Angel cards. These are from Kim Magical. That's why I started saying Kim Magical. We got the 9 of Wands. So lots of wands, lots of fire energy. Fire energy. Fire energy signs do things. They're Aries, they're Leos, they're Saggy-Waggies. They get things done. Okay. Determination. This card is saying that stop second guessing yourself. You have dreams. Yeah, you have wants and desires. Don't worry. You have the determination to make it through. Or if you don't, just start writing down things that you really, really want. If somebody said to you, I have a magic wand, and you could pick 3 things, what would it be? Write it down. Okay? Then they come back to you and they say, I have a magic wand. You can only pick 2 things that you really want. Make sure you think about it. And write down those 2 things that you really can't live without. You can't see yourself living without it for the rest of your life. Okay? Then they come back a 3rd time. I have a magic wand. What's one thing that you can't live without? Okay? It could be a person. It could be a career. It could be maybe your health is bad and you need better health. Maybe your finances are bad and you just like, I'm going to be homeless unless I have finances. So why I'm saying to write down all 3 things 3 times. Okay, so first you'll have a list of 3 things, then you have a list of 2 things, then you have a list of 1. When you look at the one thing, that's the most important thing to manifest or to try to focus on, to try to ask your God, your guides, your angels. Okay, somebody has a grandmother in heaven that's worried about her. Actually, it's a grandmother that's worried about, they're worried about their granddaughter and their grandson. No, they're worried about their granddaughter and their son. But the granddaughter is not necessarily related to the son. Okay. They're worried about the granddaughter that's through their own daughter. Okay. And their son which is the granddaughter's uncle. Okay, that's for somebody. And what's the message? What's the message you want to tell them? Start focusing on family. Start focusing on family is for the granddaughter. Friends and family are everything. Make family your priority. Make friends your priority. And everything will go right. But for the son, what's your message for your son? You're worried about his health. Yeah. Something with his health, something with his head and heart. Like I'm feeling like a stroke or a Bell's palsy or like a clot. So if you've been having headaches, this is to the son. This is this is your mom in heaven talking to his son, saying that you might have been having like this electric shock feeling going from your neck to your head. It's the weirdest feeling. I'm feeling it right now. And it goes from the side of your neck, like your carotid arteries, which maybe are a little bit clogged, going up to your head. And like just like a little zap. And you don't think anything of it because it goes away pretty quick. But then you get headaches too, and you get just a weird feeling, like a water in your ears type of feeling, and dizziness. Please get it checked out. Yeah, she's worried about her son. Yeah. So watch your cholesterol. She feels like it's I'm seeing him. She's showing me like a pretty tall guy, like 6'1", little bit of a belly, very handsome, has a nice family, young kids. I feel like girls, all girls around him, wife, girls. Okay. I see him with a lawnmower, doing a lot of stuff outside. And when he's alone, so please get it checked out. Like has a red face, like his face goes up. So that's my indication of like maybe high blood pressure, cholesterol, something to do with carotid artery. Maybe they're a little clogged. Please don't put it off. This is your mother talking. Okay. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Sometimes that happens, guys. So having Virgos have the determination. You do have the determination, but they want you to focus. And when you're writing down the 3 things that you want, if somebody granted you the wish, one might be your soulmate. The next one might be moving into a different house or getting your dream house. And another might be your career, your dream career. And then when it goes to 2, it might be 2 other things. Okay, but just when it goes to 1, see what's most important right now. And then start manifesting it, start focusing on it, and asking the angels to help you to attain it, if it's their will by divine. Okay, because sometimes you'll be like, I was praying for that for so long, but it didn't come. And I go through the same thing. I was like, all I did was pray for a friendship out in Texas, just so I would have one. I have friends on the internet. I have friends, at home, but I can't see them. They're 3,000 miles away. So I just wanted one friend, like to go to coffee with, or somebody that I made a friend in the school, but it never happened. I mean, people say hi to me and how you doing, and laugh with me or hug me, but nobody's saying, let's go out for coffee, let's go out for a drink. Never. And so, you know what? It's not God's will. All right? But he makes me feel secure that I'm okay. And, look on the bright side of things. And I'm planning my trip back to New York so I could see my family and my friends, my kids. Okay, so that's that card. I had that card way too long, guys. Sorry. Went on a tangent. Okay, so we have a lot of young people around us Virgos, okay? Knight of Swords is a man 25 or under, again. He's a knight. What does he represent? Drama. Save the drama for the Dalai Lama, because your mama don't wanna. Okay, sorry about that. It's a bad joke. All right. What does this card bring me? Okay, I'm seeing like a hazel eyes male. He's coming in. It's almost like he's coming in with information that's very good. He's very intellectual, very much, like his eyes are mesmerizing. He always like stares you right in your eyes to your soul. What message does he have for the Virgos? Stay focused. And I love you. Okay, so he's for somebody. All right. Brown hair. And those Virgos out there, he might be younger than you, but don't take him off your list. Because everybody is put in your sight for a reason to either teach you a lesson, or we're teaching them a lesson, be a friend for a little while, be a relationship for a little while, or a co-worker. Okay. God puts people in your way as messengers. Okay, I feel like he has brown hair, and like sometimes his eyes look blue and other times his eyes look hazel. So maybe he had a father with blue eyes and a mother with green eyes. Okay. Do I feel he's a good person? Yes. He's very like focused on you. Yeah, he's serious as a heart attack. He's a serious type of person. He's very much into intellectual. So swords represent the air signs, which are Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. But it doesn't necessarily have to be that sign. It's just that swords represent that. Swords also represent like you have a problem. This is the way we're going to fix it. Going after your problem, going after your things that you want to attain, and also represents justice. If you're trying to get justice in a case that's something against you, or somebody took something from you or stole something from you, Virgos, this is a good person. Could be a lawyer or a paralegal. Okay. Okay, then I got these two cards, which are both pentacles, which means money, money, money's coming. Okay, so 3 pentacles. I know you wanted that. Virgo, you were waiting for that. 3 of pentacles and 6 of pentacles. Basically, working hard at what you're doing, you will be financially secure. Okay, and this is also generosity, being generous with whatever you have. Don't keep everything to yourself. Don't keep your emotions to yourself. Share what you have. Share what you get. Some people are rich or wealthy. They grew up in wealthy families. Even more, you should share, because that's how it comes back to you. That's the karmic release that comes back to you. Action. Okay? Action. So when I hold this card, the 3 of Pentacles, I always feel like you have to use money to make money. If you want to make money, you want to have a business, you got to spend a little money first. All right? Like when I started my business with my artwork, you see all here, okay? I had to buy these babies, these canvases that I'm always buying, okay? So that's what I feel with this card. You have to spend the money, you have to make the investments, and have the dream in your head, and then work at it. And that's what I get with these 2 cards. You will being generous and taking action get you those pentacles, get you the financial security that you're looking for. And also taking a risk. It's hard for us Virgos to take a risk. We're like, okay, I have a certain amount of money in the bank, and I have a certain amount of bills to pay, and if something bad ever happens, I don't think I am going to have enough, but I have this investment in this CD and whatever's, so I can't spare anything. and I can't just go on a luxurious trip. No, you have to be generous with it. I'm not saying be foolish, but be generous with it and be generous with yourself. And whenever you travel, you are doing something for your soul. Okay, and some Virgos are going to be moving again. I'm sorry. I still get it. I'm still getting it. Okay, spirituality. We have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so a lot of young energy, under 25. Definitely under 30s is the Knights. But look what he's doing. He's putting flower petals into a cup. Now, spirituality, he's filling up your cup with things from the spirit. So things from the divine, from God. And also cups, whenever there is a cup in the picture and he's the Knight of Cups, he's bringing you love. Love from where? Love from God. Somebody who was assigned to you, Virgo. He is bringing to you. Okay? Virgos, male and female out there. You are assigned to a soulmate. Okay, you might say, well, I thought he was my soulmate, or I thought she was my soulmate, but we're divorced, or we're broken up, or we're, okay, you could have different soulmates, but sometimes people are in your karmic contract, and sometimes people are given to you because you need to bring in the children that you brought in. And then, your contract was up. You couldn't grow together. Okay? So God will always give you who you need to be with. But you have to keep on searching for them. And saying yes to certain things. Okay? So that you can find them, discover them. Okay. I've said enough. All right? Then, real quick, there's a lot of angel cards. Virgos, we all need to learn patience, and I am not a patient person, but I'm learning to be, because when we don't have patience and we try to rush everything that the universe has to offer or that we want from the universe, it's not on our time, it's God's time, it's divine time. Okay, but so the angels are saying just have some more patience and keep on manifesting what you want. Keep on going after what you want, dreaming about what you want. And then that's followed up by the make a wish card. So right now, Virgos, and I'm going to do it too, let's make a wish of what we want to happen in the near future. Take a deep breath in. Think about what you want. And ask God, please, dear God and angels, can I please have this? And say what it is that you want. And blow it out. And know that it is being worked on by divine. But in divine's time, not our time. Okay. Now, the last 3 cards, sorry this is going on so long, but the last 3 cards, Virgs, is I did for October, November, and December. I asked for a card. Okay, so for October, these are my angel ancestor cards. Okay, I hardly ever use them. Okay, so I'm going to start using them again. It says for October is totally take time out, siesta, recharge, and rest. And look at this picture. It involves water, it involves friends, it involves resting and thinking. Okay, pampering, self-care makes the world fair. Okay, so that's what you need to be doing in October. Resting, recharging. A trip maybe? friends, family. Okay? Please. Then we have November. And we have nature spirits, elves, fairies, rock formations. Okay, so what is that? You'll be like, what the what? Okay, they want you out in nature. No, especially November. So whether that's hiking, walking, just going to the park, going over by mountains. In other words, they're saying that if you put yourself over in nature, especially by mountains, if you can, or even just watching a movie that has it in it, it would be better if you can get out in nature though. The spirits of the mountains and like the waterfall, the ocean or the beach, they will tell you something. They're going to tell you something that you need to know. Okay? But nature spirits are very important in November. Okay? Try to be outside as much as you can. All right? Not all the time will it be, the weather permit, but a lot of the times that we don't go out, we can really push ourselves to go out. And if somebody says, let's go to a hike or let's take a drive and just sit by the mountains, do it. Do it. Because you're going to get some answers. And that's November. Okay? And then December, we have this interesting card. Let's just absorb it for a second. Okay, be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, and spirits. Okay, so everybody out there, Vertivergs, and anybody who's watching this video, you have ancestors, you have spirit guides, you have angels that are trying to communicate with you. Okay? This card means in December, be open and receptive. Always be open and receptive, but in December especially, because they're trying to throw your soulmate at you. And those of you who aren't really in relationships already, all right, regaining a sense of why you're with your soulmate in the first place. So a renewing of your marriage, a renewing of your relationship, or a renewing of your friendship. Okay, but it's saying listen to your spirit guides, be a channel, a beacon to absorb, maybe even not just for yourself, but for your family members, but for your friends, okay? People are going to need you, Virgos. People are going to need you to help them too. It's not just for yourself, but start with yourself. Mediumship, ancestors, spirits, be an open channel. Virgo, I sure hope you liked this read, and I'm very sorry for being tardy. And next up will be, probably in a few days, will be Libra. I love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Please put in the comments, please give me a thumbs up and a comment in the comment area. That helps my channel. Okay, I love you all. And if anybody needs any artwork or a reading, my readings are $60. It's a video or it's several videos. I don't know until I try, but you can go to my Gmail, which is katrina8.kb@gmail.com. I'll try to put it in the comments if you have any questions or want me to give you a reading. Okay, namaste everybody. Lots of luck for October, November, and December. And get ready for 2023. Love you. Namaste.